What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Railroader. We are back on the BG&W, the OG save, and there's a reason for that. As we watch in the background here, these AI H6s back themselves out, throw a switch, and take off with tons of wheel slip. Oh, that's right, these aren't very AI friendly. They'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. That's right, we are finally on the experimental branch for good. It took a lot of troubleshooting, but we're here. I was getting errors with mods that adjust the track because I was getting issues with track segments. And yeah, I ended up having to go through and remove mods and add them back one by one to find the issue. The issues ended up being there was one that adds the engine shed and such at Nantahala. That one, luckily, the author was aware and had already published a fix by the time I realized it. So that's dealt with. And then the other ones were at Whittier. So you'll notice this looks a little different than what we were running. I had like the first iteration of this yard mod. It had the crossovers here, and yeah, it was good. But that was throwing an issue. This is the updated version, so I think the same number of tracks, maybe one more. No, it's the same number. It just doesn't have those crossovers. This is set up a little different. It adds a storage track. I still wish this hooked through. I can probably make that happen. But I don't want to. And I've got to go dig out the mod that added the second track here. Or I might not, I don't know. But then this one also adds a switching lead down here. You can switch without going out of the main. That's a huge plus. And then the other mod that was over here was something from one of the early iterations of Angry Ragtimer's mod pack. It was just Angry's Whittier Yard fix. I don't know what it did, but it was having an issue. So changes. Obviously, we have timetables. We've looked at those before. We've got the waypoints for the auto engineers, which, speaking of the auto engineers, one change I'm not a fan of. Let's go down here to Wilmot because we gotta do some switching anyway. You'll notice the orders tab is gone from here, and that is specifically noted in the most recent patch notes for experimental. This tab for some reason wasn't compatible with waypoints, so they get rid of it, which is annoying because now you have to select the engine to be able to do anything with it, which makes multitasking a little bit harder. But we'll get used to it. I mean, that's my one complaint here, so I'm not gonna bash it too hard. See if we set a handbrake, pop that, waypoint mode, set a waypoint, and tell it to go grab these two cars. You can already see what it wants to do, and it'll do all its own switches and everything. So we'll come back to that. The big change in the recent updates down here is Silva. And we had previously modded in a Y over here. It's now vanilla, as we've got a train sitting down here at the end of it that I forgot about. So, we're going to... I need to experiment a little bit. Let's see. We're going to set his waypoint for here and see if he puts the back or the front there. He's going to back up. Okay, that's good. I was having issues with with doing some switching in Alarka with that with Cater's loop, where 20 was trying to run all kinds of different directions. Yes, there's a Y now. I guess this is supposed to be a little interchange with the Takasiji and Southern. So that's there. I did have to tweak the crossovers mod down here. I don't remember when this crossover came into play. Because the mod added one that goes this way. Like, pretty much in line with it. And it was obviously conflicting because switches. So I had to go delete this crossover out of the mod. Which only works locally. So hopefully that doesn't break every time. But hey, there's a crossover here now, so all is good. It's not as convenient as the other one, but it's better than nothing. It's better than what was there before. And that's that. I think... I'm trying to think if they added buildings somewhere. Maybe not down here at Silva. Or at least at the paperboard. Let's see what this guy's gonna do. He is gonna put his back end there. So we'll tell him to keep going while we look at something else. So if we go up to Silva, we're having some asset issues. I'm assuming this is supposed to be something in CLB's assets. Not entirely sure what's going on. Let's see. Oh yeah, they added at least this building. I think the rest is a mod. And I believe Ella. Yes, Ella Farm Supply has a building, and the track's a little longer. But the real nice scenery change is the Alarka Copper Mines. Well, first off, this track is moved. It used to be over here, but it's got a little building, and we have tipples now, or loaders, whatever you want to call them. It actually looks pretty cool. And then our good old modded MG Chemical is also having asset issues. So don't look too close. I think that's about everything. So we've still got a little bit of some switching to do on this fine in-game day. So, number 69, let's get you some air and a waypoint there so you can get your stuff spotted. And we're gonna get this passenger train sent back to Dillsboro. What he's gonna do at Dillsboro remains to be seen, but he's going there. There we go. And hopefully he can figure that out. Oh, and we still got... Wow. We have a lot to do. And hopefully our engineer waypoints make things a little easier. So, these are all Dillsboro and Locust Pin cars. Alright. Number 69. Your back one is for the Wilmot House Track. We'll just set you up to the end of track. And then go back and deal with the 91. Hopefully, when we roll this over to the next day, I can return some order to this chaos. This is like, I don't know, this day has been going on for like, I think a month and a half. So, I'm all uncoordinated, forget how things used to be, but we're gonna stay on this branch at least for a few episodes before switching back to the other save. Just because it makes best use of the timetables, which you can see we've set up 2 daily eastbounds and 2 westbounds. The 300s being westbounds, the 200s being eastbounds. And let's see. Release handbrake, shove back to there. We got money for... Oh, yeah, the car that just got dropped off at Wilmot. Alright. Now you got one for the REA/house track and 2 for Locust Pin. And stuff to pull out of Locust Pin. Oh boy. Alright. We're just gonna set you forward. You have a switch against because you closed yourself in. So, I guess we'll let you run up to there and then we'll deal with you. But yeah, there's still a lot going on this save, but I hope to get some assistance as we still have asset issues going on here. Hope to be getting some assistance soon. So, passenger train's thundering its way in. We still have things scattered all over creation here. The the thing with this oh, you have a stop signal because I opened the switch. Anyway, yeah, the thing with doing all this waypoint switching is it really brings out ADHD if you have it. Because I've got 20 different things going on at once because I like start to move like this and then I jump over to the next thing and oh crap, we still gotta switch the sawmill. Yeah, see, I had this guy start switching the sawmill when I was messing around last night, and then send him down here. I've got to do the paperboard. I've got a couple of cars to do in Bryson. It's a mess. Yeah, see, I've got these guys sitting here waiting on. Good grief. Alright. Throw that. Reverse. Okay, throw that. Throw that. Actually, I've got to set you to waypoint because I'm gonna set you to waypoint so you can run past that signal. 1305. Alright, there's a waypoint for you. Yeah, see how quickly this gets hectic? Apply handbrake. Apply handbrake. Waypoint. Past Thomas Valley. All the way to Whittier. You are the interchange car, so we want you to go there, and then you've got to deal with all this, bub. Stop signal, Dillsboro East. Well, that would be why. Wait, no. Stop it. You're trying to take an occupied track. It's probably because I had him set to come this way. And there we go. And then I put the 91 there. So he didn't like that because he had reserved a route and then I put something on it. Alright, so we've got to put you in there. Which means we need to do this. You're mine now. Yes, waypoint mode is nice, but I still like to do the switching sometimes. Why do you have a stop at Dillsboro West? You threw the switch. These switches are normal. Get out of the trees. Everything's... Everything between Dillsboro and Coe is normal. Why won't you give a clear signal? I don't... The main line is clear all the way to Coe, and Coe's got to clear. What's your issue? Pass the signal. Fun, fun, fun. Always fun. And I'm starting to get a little bit of A little bit of lag happening. This isn't the end of the world. Annoying, yes, but not the end of the world. $13.05, made it to Robinson Gap. Alright. Yeah, I gotta figure out what's going on with these assets. Alrighty. Oh, the station's blue now. That's new. Alright, kick those on their merry way. And for those wondering why that says Railway Express, if you missed the last episode, that was a new mod that came out that replaces certain house tracks with Railway Express Agency, and allegedly baggage cars will come in at some point as interchange cars, or cars from interchange to go to the REA. Alright, get knuckled in here. And my one issue with Locust Pin, you have to knock down the signal to switch it. I mean, with the modded version we're running here, in theory you could switch without, could switch it from the back end, but you gotta have nothing here. So we've got 2 cars to pull out. What whistle do I have on this thing? Ah, Reading cut down 6. I like the sound of it. Alrighty. Slam the brakes. Throw the switch. Kick the first one. The second one. That'll do. Kick the third one. And kick the last 2. Alright. That'll do. Do that so we don't do anything bad like I did in Alarka Junction last night. Letting a couple of cars, or letting a cut of cars kick into another cut of cars in a sloped yard. Yeah. The engine that was on the end of the stationary cut, all of a sudden, giving me a warning that they're on the ground kind of threw me off. Like, what do you mean you're on? Who's on the ground? Oh, those aren't interchange cars. Those go to the paperboard. Alright, well, you know what? We'll sort that out at some point. For now, you barely-ish clear the main. Alright, let's do this. I set your waypoint there. Ah. Ooh, we barely caught him before he went through that signal. Alright, so you are gonna do what I want you to. Good. So I'll actually set the waypoint like there. Pull you up a little further. No, no, no. You were doing it right the first time. We'll deal with you later. Alright, you're fine. You're waiting on him. Okay. Release handbrake. Come on, little 10-wheeler, you can do it. Okay. Handbrake. Let's see. Stenzel, Stenzel, Stenzel. Sawmill, Sawmill. Alright. This is where I get to use waypoints again. Go over there. Then we're gonna go over here. I'm gonna see how many repair parts Bryson has. Ah, we got plenty. I don't need to send those off. Why do you still have a stop signal at Dillsboro West? He's at his waypoint. He's out of your way. Because he left the switch behind. Okay. I wish it would be consistent and normal, the switches. They just put it back the way it was before. Why do you still have a stop signal? The switches are normal. Don't know, but this is where I really miss having the tab on here. I don't have to select everything just to get it to do what I need. Okay. $38. Get out of the way and go over there. You two. I guess we'll wait for the 38 to get out of the way. Where are you, 38? There you are. Your next mission, whether or not you choose to accept it, yeah, you're clear, is to get on that cut. At a point, this does kind of turn into, oh, I forgot to uncouple you. That was almost bad. Okay. Yeah, at some point this does kind of turn into just watching trains run simulator, but yeah, that's one way to play the game. Double back. See, I'm trying to switch multiple places at once. Alright. Now you go get that set. I think this is gonna work out. How many repair parts do we have at Whittier? 33 tons, we're fine. Alright, 38's at its waypoint. We're gonna take you off of auto. $661. Let's see. We've only got 2 coaches on the repair track apparently. Yeah, because this repair track is short. Okay, so what we're gonna do... It's so fun trying to get keep these coaches repaired. Alright. Which number are you? 17. Yep, there you are. So these 3 are in. Yep. Handbrake. Split. It's gonna be fun because we gotta rebuild the train in the morning. Alright. And then hope that that railroader clears there. Of course, I might only have to get an engine by. No, we have to get an engine and a car by. Alright. Split that. And then I don't trust this to waypoint itself. Because with my luck, it'll say it won't clear. Like that. Well. You're clear of the main, I guess that's what matters. Alright, so we'll leave you where you are. Alright, 91. I don't know why I bothered cutting that in, you don't even have any air anymore. Select. Alright. Jump over to the paperboard, I guess. This is where I really wish I had that crossover going that way. Oh well. So we'll just set him to go here and we'll deal with him later. 801. You have every handbrake in the world set right now. Come on. There we go. Now, your next waypoint, whether you choose to accept it or not, is there. And you need to be able to set these out with these. So we're going to do this next bit of switching ourselves as the frame rate allows. It does not like all this teleporting. I don't want to see what my AI engineer build is going to be at the end of the day. It's normally not too bad, but I am using these an awful lot. Take this nice little interlude here with the wonderful drum fill in the background. If you're wondering why the different music this week, this is Heist Volume 2, available on Spotify and Apple Music, I believe. Just another set of music he's put out recently. He uses it behind his streams, I know, and it's quite enjoyable. Right, so that's the sawmill track. As the sawmill cut, I should say. "801 arrived at waypoint." Wonderful. Right, how many of you go to Stenzel? All boxcars. Oh, no. See, I almost screwed that up. Oh, I just screwed it up. Crap. Get to doing too much at one time. You forget what you're doing. Approach Silva West, that's normal. That is going off CTC, so I don't think you ever get a clear eastbound. Alright, let's try this again. Sending the right cars the right way. Little 10-wheeler definitely does not like this, but it does it. And we'll send these right back where we got them. Alright. Now, I can't quite waypoint you because you've got those guys to deal with. There we go. Oh, you just now got the Silva? So a lot of sawmill cars. Alright. Oh, of course there's a Stenzel car on the end. Because why wouldn't there be? Good on the line, make sure everyone says sawmill. Alright, cool. Waypoint. You've got a C car on the back, which means you need to go there first. Be gone with you. "801. Good, good. You have that cut. There's a neat little bridge here. Never noticed that before. Okay. 801. I guess we'll be nice and give you some more breaks. Now you just need to pick up this cut. So, boop. Yeah, it's gonna be a big train. Do I care about the time bonus on those? Yeah, it ain't worth it. Yeah, it ain't worth it. We'll deal with that tomorrow. Oh, we don't get time bonuses on those anyway. 91. Yeah, you know what? Just leave those on the main. And 91. Go road mode. We are gonna line you down to the interchange. Oh. Okay, that will throw. We've got to get down here. And get this sorted out. I didn't realize that these overhung the track. Okay, they fit. The engine just doesn't. Alright, 5,000. Pull on up, my friend. Let's see, 91's gonna come down the outside. We're gonna leave that switch against him. Oh no. Oh, I screwed up. Oh no, there's. That was weird. There you are, 91. Go ahead and relieve you of those. Let's see. Waypoint. Hook in the back there. Ah, 69 delivered a car for $69. New waypoint. There. Alright, what's next? $801. What are you doing, 801? Oh. Alright. I see what happened. They didn't hit hard enough to couple. There we go. Okay. You're not cut in. It might make it. Here, let's can I make it? A 1.5, or maybe it's just a 1. We'll do a 1.5 and not factor in BGW 53. BGW 5326. We gotta cut him in. Not by much. Where are we? There we are. We'll cut him in for the run up the hill, and then... Oh wait, you gotta back up first, friend. You can't get out through there. There's our next interchange bound train. You gotta stop at Ella to switch. So we'll make sure you stop. We'll get your switches here. And then make sure you stop. Ella, Island is normal. Go in the hole and they'll have you stop the signal. Alright then. 91 manual. Select. We're just gonna shove you guys out of the way. And then at some point, once everything's gotten to interchange for the day, we're just gonna run all the power back together. So if anyone else has to switch, they go that way. And you two stop there. Perfect. Alright. So, I know there's more switching to do. And so we're not ready to roll the day over yet. But we gotta wrap up here soon. There is one last thing I want to try to mess with, because I've been thinking about it since I overviewed the start of the episode. And let's get... who's not spotted? Waypoint, yeah. Waypoint, like there. Want to try to mess with a couple of things here. Oh, nope, track editor. Track editor only works once a session. Sorry about that, folks. I was gonna try to play with it, see if we could improve the situation here. But I'll guess I'll mess with that between sessions. In the meantime, we're gonna play Staring at a Boxcar Simulator 25. Is it actually rolling? Yes, it's actually rolling. And just shove this thing out where we don't have to make any additional moves to get it. Come on. Alright. It should roll out somewhere decent. Handbrake open. New waypoint. We're just gonna go on to this end of these and then deal with it at Whittier. Especially since I've gone through the trouble of shoving this boxcar out here. Come on. Keep running. Good grief. Speed limit's 25 doesn't mean you have to do 25, friend. This grade isn't as steep as I thought it was. Oh, that's because the grade's here. Yeah, 1.5. 1.7, 8. Alright. Leave him sitting there. I guess I will wrap up all this switching for the day off camera. So next time, which should be Friday or a stream, we will start a fresh day and see what trouble we can get into. So that is all for this time on Railroader. As always, thank you for watching, and I will catch you next time. Hope you enjoyed it.